Hello, everyone. Welcome, welcome. Are you tired of being stuck on the hamster wheel, working long hours, chasing clients, and still not hitting your income goals? Well, what if I told you that with a few simple tweaks, you could build a six-figure business, work less, and finally have the freedom to live life on your terms? So stick with me, and by the end of this video, you'll have a clear roadmap to achieve time and financial freedom as a coach or a consultant. And first and foremost, hi, I'm Heather Blaze, and I've spent over 20 years helping ambitious business owners, coaches, consultants, and experts just like you escape the grind and scale their businesses to six and seven figures. My systems and strategies have transformed countless lives, enabling clients to achieve time and money freedom while doing the work that they love. Because let's face it, it's one thing to make a ton of money and not have the time to really enjoy it. You kind of need both, right? You need that flexibility, you need that freedom. That's what why most of my clients start a business in the first place. So if you're ready to break free from that status quo and really create a life of true abundance, then you're in the right place. Now, let me walk you through what we'll cover in this video so that you know exactly what to expect and why you'll want to stick around until the very end. So we're going to break down what time and financial freedom actually mean. We're going to break down the actionable steps to achieve it. So no fluff, just practical strategies and the real value of time and financial freedom and how it can transform your life and your business. So stick around until the end because I'll share a bonus strategy to also accelerate your results. All right, let's dive right in and explore the first key point, what time and financial freedom truly mean and how they can change the way you live and the way you work. So what does time and financial freedom really mean? Time and financial freedom go beyond just having more money or more free hours in your day. It's about having complete control over how you spend your time and resources. So imagine waking up every morning with that ability to decide how your day will look, right? That ideal day without being tied to a rigid schedule or financial stress. So let's take a moment to really define these concepts clearly. So let's start with time freedom. Time freedom means having the autonomy to allocate your hours as you wish. Okay, freedom. This could mean working fewer hours, choosing when to work or where to work or who to work with, or just taking time off without worrying about losing income. While financial freedom is the ability to cover all your needs and desires without constantly stressing about money. It often means having multiple revenue streams that really support your lifestyle effortlessly. And when I say multiple streams, I'm not saying like how many jobs you got. I got 3 jobs, no, it's like you make the money in your business and then you're going to invest in different things. So then that gets that money working for you while you're focusing on your core business. Or you might have, people in place where you can have several businesses. That works too. But then, it's taking a different, you can have like automated systems, which I talk about in other videos. We're not going to talk about that here, or how to delegate tasks and stuff for scaling. But anyway, for example, one of my clients, Lisa, she was juggling a dozen small clients while barely covering her bills. And when she defined what freedom really meant to her, working 20 hours a week and earning enough to take, 2 international vacations a year, we created a plan. A plan to make it happen. So now she has that freedom to choose the clients that she works with and the projects that she takes on. Make sense? So you want to think from that vision, right? You want to think about what are all these things that I really ultimately want for myself and my life and my kids and everything, is it college tuitions? Is it taking 2 international trips a year? Is it taking, 3 road trips a year on top of that? Where to? Is it having a housekeeper come, once a month or once a week? Or what is that dream for you, right? Because you have to start with like, okay, what's that ideal? Think big, and then you can price it out. Price it out. I want to own a home in this neighborhood. Okay, what are those going for? And maybe how much are they going for a year from now? How much is that down payment going to be? So then you can work backwards and calculate everything it costs to have those things. And then that's like a GPS, right? What's the first thing you have to do when you go to use a GPS? You need that destination. So really honing in on what is that destination for you. What are those dream things that you want to, that would be nice to have? I do this exercise. Wouldn't it be great? Wouldn't it be great to have this? Wouldn't it be great to have that? Right. And so then once you've got this idea of wouldn't it be great of what you want to have, then okay, how much does that cost? And then what do I need to do in order to make those things happen, right? Who do I need to be, first of all? So you got to be before, and then you got to do, and then you can have, right? If you're constantly, I'm getting off track now, but if you're constantly in like scarcity and fear mode and like worry and stress and all this stuff, you're always going to get more of that because we always get more of what we focus on, right? But if you're thinking about, ooh, wouldn't it be nice if I had this? Wouldn't it be nice if I had that? And you're really focused on that, things pop up for you. Things just automatically start popping up that are going to get you there. But you wouldn't notice them popping up if you didn't have that clear vision. Anyway, way off track, but I just, I had to share that. Anyway, does that make sense? So now that you understand what time and financial freedom mean, let's talk about how you can achieve it. So here are the actionable steps that you need to take. Again, first and foremost, clarify your vision of freedom. So many people aim for freedom without that clear understanding of what that looks like for them. It's different for everybody. So start by visualizing your ideal day. Okay, just dream. What time do you wake up? Ideally, if you could, in a perfect world. If time and money were no object, what time do you wake up in the morning? What activities fill your day? Or what's the next step? Okay, let's say you wake up at, ideally I want to wake up at 8 a.m. Okay, what's the next thing? And who do you wake up to? Use all your senses. Oh, I wake up in this size bed with this amazing, comforter, or maybe just a sheet because you're waking up looking at the ocean in Costa Rica or something. I don't know. Whatever it is for you, right? You wake up, who's lying next to you? What's the next thing that happens? You wake up, someone, for me, this is mine, someone brings me my lemon water from my organic lemon tree in my backyard. This is my ideal thing. Well, this actually ended up happening, right? When I was back in Canada, single mom, just starting out, no, like barely any income. I didn't know what I was going to do. I was like, I want to move back to San Diego. I was back in Canada. I want to move back to San Diego. I want to, have this view from my bathtub. I could picture the bathtub, one of those deep soaker tubs, and I want to be able to see the ocean in the distance from there. And I want to have this lemon tree and fruit trees in my backyard. And I was like, I don't know how this is ever going to happen, but, and I want someone to bring me the lemon water. And I was like, I don't know how this is going to happen, but you know what I can do right now? I can go to the store. I can buy my lemons, I can make my own lemon water until that happens, but I can start that ritual. I can start little things. It's like, how can I experience something like that until I actually get there? But guess what happened? I ended up getting the house with the soaker tub in Carlsbad with, it didn't have the view of the ocean, not yet, it's coming. And, with my organic lemon tree in the backyard, and still I was the one bringing it to me. And then my son got older and then he started bringing it to me. And then now I'm in a great relationship. Maybe one day that will be something that he'll do for me, waking up. But anyway, so getting that specific, okay, just take, half an hour, and do, like, start at the ideal time that you wake up and end at the ideal time that you want to go to bed. And what does that ideal day look like? Where are you? What does it look like? What are the first things you hear, see, smell, taste? Use all the senses, right? Get really clear on visualizing your ideal day. All that stuff. The next thing is then setting specific goals, right? So, for example, aim to work only 25 hours a week while earning 10,000 a month. Be precise about the lifestyle you want, right? So, and then I'm actually going to do a deep thing with my clients coming up at the end of the month where we use ChatGPT to hit our top goals for 2025. It's going to be amazing. I'm going to show them the actual breakdown on how to do this. And so it's like in the schedule, you don't even have to think about it. And I'm going to show them all these exercises and it's going to be in the schedule. So they just wake up and they're going to hit their goals because it's everyday little habits, right? To get them there. So anyway, just making sure you set those specific goals. So you don't want to say like, I want to lose weight. You want to say, I want to lose 20 pounds by August, right? Or I want to lose 15 pounds by August. Okay. Then that's something that could be broken down. If that's the case, it's like, what's your height? What's your weight? What's your age? Um, you know, what do you like to do for exercise? Like I like yoga, I like walking, I don't mind weight training here and there, right? So you can really get specific about, okay, then what do you have to eat? How many calories, how many calories do you have to burn that day? How many calories do you have to eat that day in order to hit that goal by August? And then you can create a meal plan and all this stuff. And I use ChatGPT for all that stuff. But anyway, being really precise, right? And saying, instead of saying, I'm going to go on vacation someday, it's never going to happen, right? But I'm going to go on vacation to Maui in December. Now you've got a specific timeline. It's like, okay, how much does that cost? Again, working back. Okay, I got to save up this much per month in order to have the amount to buy the ticket by this time so that we can get there, right? That's how you make goals happen. And then creating milestones. Okay, so break your vision into these smaller actionable steps to really make it more achievable. Like I said, so this is like daily action you need to take to hit your goals. So again, that's what I did. To achieve this is, I made a list at the beginning. Actually, it was at the end of December. I made a list of all the things I want. I picked the top 3 goals that I really wanted to hit this year. If I hit those, awesome, then I can add on the other ones. But I really want to hit these top 3. So again, I was like, I want to lose 15 pounds by August. That's my goal. That's why I said that one. And I did that. I have a Pinterest board with all my recipes that I love on it. And I asked ChatGPT, how many calories do I need to burn each day, eat each day, protein breakdown, all this stuff. This is my height. This is my weight. This is my age. I like walking. I like hiking. I like yoga. I like weight training. Make me a plan, to fit into my schedule so that I can hit that goal. Right. And then I want to buy a property in August, and this is how much the property is going to cost. I need the down payment to save up the down payment. How much do I need to put aside? How much do I need to make and put aside in order to save up the down payment by August? Right. And how many sales calls do I need to do based on my closing rate? And how much ad spend do I need to spend in order to get that many calls booked based on all the data that I already have, right? So being this specific, plug it into ChatGPT, boom, it's made. It made my schedule for me for this year so that I can hit my goals, my top 3 goals. And then I had to revise it like 3 times, or actually more like 10 times, because I was like, well, I need to leave at 7:40 a.m. to get my son to school. So, work that in, right? Okay, I want to spend quality time with my son. I want to spend quality time with my friends. And, when is that going to fit in? And I'm like, well, you didn't put any time in for grocery shopping, making food, cooking, cleaning, all that. So revise it again. And then it had me doing sales calls till like 8:00 at night. I'm like, no, I don't want to do any sales calls past 4 p.m. So revise it again. So it revised everything. And then it was just copy and paste and put repeated things in my calendar, shift around a little things. And, of course, some things come up or whatever, so I can move things around, but I've got it all laid out. So all I have to do is wake up in the morning and go. I don't have to even think about it. And, sometimes I'm tired and I don't want to go for my walk or whatever, but I'm remembering like this is my goal. So it's like, okay, I'm going to go anyway. I'm going to go anyway. It's in my calendar. I'm going to go anyway. I'm just going to follow through. That's it. If I want it bad enough, I'll follow through. If not, that's okay. And if I miss a day, I'm not going to beat myself up about it. But I don't want to miss more than one day, because if you start missing one day, then 2 days, then 3 days, then you fall out of the habit, right? It's about creating the habits. That's how you get it. So let's move on. I think you get the idea. So anyways, simplify and focus, okay, is the next thing. Trying to do too much often leads to burnout. So instead, you really want to identify your zone of genius, I call it. Okay. So focus on the one thing that you do, um, or the one thing you do best, that delivers the most value to your clients. You want to eliminate really low value activities. So analyze your schedule and cut out tasks that don't really contribute to your goals. And then another thing you want to do is design a high ticket offer. Okay. You're not going to get a lot of time freedom if you're not doing this. You need a high ticket offer. You need something either to bring them in through a low ticket into a high ticket, because you can't become financially free on low ticket. It costs too much to advertise for that, conversion rate. You need to lead them into something high ticket so that you can have the financial freedom. Or what I teach my clients is we go straight into high ticket. And then if you want to do supplemental low ticket stuff after, memberships and all that kind of stuff, ongoing things or more done for you stuff at a later date, then it's like you get the money in a lot quicker with a lot less effort. So anyway, design a high ticket offer and really concentrate on a single transformation offer that allows you to serve fewer clients while earning more, right? This allows you to hit your financial goals with less time. Make sense? It's like if you're charging $100 for 10 clients to hit 1,000 versus one client at 1,000, right? But you have to make sure that you provide that value, that it's worth that. And a lot goes into that, which I'm not going to get into in this one, but you can watch my other videos that really dive deep into how that all works. And then you want to automate, right? You got to automate and delegate in order to have the time freedom. So the time consuming tasks can really drain your energy, and how to reclaim your time is you need to use automated tools. So implementing software like High Level. Okay. I use High Level or Go High Level. I used to use a whole bunch of different platforms like Active Campaign for email marketing, ClickFunnels for the funnels, Entreport, HubSpot, all these different things. Now High Level does it all. I love it. I built it all out, so it's all automated, so I can just add my clients to it as well, so they can use it for themselves, because it's the same system that they'll need. So instead of them spending 6-12 months building out all the automation and building out everything, all the pipelines and everything that they need, it's like edit the templates, let's create a phone number for you, add your calendar, and turn it on. Simple, right? So anyway, and then it's like low price, right? We've gotten it down to $150 a month, where I was spending over $1,000 a month, probably close to 15, I don't know, at least 1,200 a month. And it just kept going up as I was getting more and more people on my email list. And, High Level is just, it's no matter, it's unlimited. You can have as many as you want. I can't say enough about it. I love it. But anyway, if you want any more information about that, just comment High Level in the comments, and either I'll reach out or my team can reach out and give you some information on that. See how you can use it for your business. But anyway, it can do it all. I just love it. And I built it out completely. So it's just basically edit and turn it on. Anyway, the other thing is outsourcing, right? Outsourcing those administrative tasks. So you could hire a virtual assistant to handle scheduling, invoicing, customer support. Scheduling, I don't recommend just a VA. Like, you really need someone who's a skilled appointment setter. If you're not doing it yourself, like, there's a way to, it's a strategic thing to set appointments. It's not just like, oh, what's your name and number, right? Appointment setters are, really essential for time freedom. If you don't know how to do it yourself, if you have a high volume of calls coming in and stuff, you want them to sort through, especially if you don't have like a automated system that weeds out the people you wouldn't want to talk to and really brings in the people that you really do want to talk to. And that's something I work on with my clients as well. But VAs can do all kinds of stuff, invoicing, customer support, things like that, which are good. So then, you want to also leverage those systems. So creating like SOPs, which are standard operating procedures for your team members. So you don't have to keep repeating yourself, and you got to record videos and stuff like that. So again, you can say, here, go do the training. I'll quiz you on it after, right? But for those repetitive processes to really ensure consistency and efficiency, so you don't have to keep training one-on-one for every new hire. And of course, you need to understand how to get the results yourself first in order to hire, train, and delegate to keep those results coming in. And that's, again, what I show my clients to do. I teach them how to fish so that they know how to get the results for themselves. So that way they're not hoping, praying, guessing that someone they hire does their marketing for them. And, they don't know what they're doing, right? If you don't know, like I've actually hired people that didn't know what they were doing and fired them right away because they were offering a done for you service, and I wanted to, leverage my time even more. So I thought, okay, well, I know what to do. I can hire, train, and delegate. And then this company showed up and they were like, we'll do it all for you. I think it was like, I don't know, 30 grand or something to do it all, set everything up. And I was like, okay, fine. And then as soon as I got in there, I was like, oh my God, these guys have no clue what they're doing. I'm like, I want my money back. So anyway, I dodged a bullet with that one. They're no longer in business anymore. So, but if I didn't know how to do it myself, I would have just probably kept going on with it, and they would have taken my money, right? Like, and then later been like, oh, why am I not getting any results? But because I know what I'm doing, and my clients know what they're doing after, to get the results themselves, then they can hire, train, and delegate those tasks that they don't like to do themselves and still keep getting the results. And then if something happens to that person, they can step in, do it again, right? But if they're just hoping, praying, and guessing that someone else knows how to do it so they get them results because they don't know how to do it, then once that person, and let's say they do work out, let's say they're great at what they do and they get results, but then they leave, then they're back at square one and don't know how to do it. So anyway, really good to know how to fish before you delegate stuff. Anyway, let's move on. So let's talk about building reoccurring revenue streams. Okay, revenue in like reoccurring revenue income is really the backbone of financial freedom. So like I said before, you want to have that high ticket program, but also if by having like membership programs, you can offer exclusive content or coaching for a monthly fee, maintenance fee, things like that to help your clients hone in even more or go deeper or whatever, depending, on the client. Some clients need more or less, but some clients, like, they're not really great at technology, or they need more help with sales, or they might need more help with their copywriting or their messaging, right? Or all kinds of things, right? So having that monthly program to really support them on an ongoing basis, to go deeper and increase their skills is a good thing. Or you can do retainer agreements too. So provide ongoing support or services to clients for a predictable monthly income from that. You could also do digital products. So create courses or ebooks that generate passive income. But again, these low ticket products are not going to give you time and money freedom unless you have the right systems and the strategies in place. It's easier and quicker to just build out a high ticket offer first. And then, like I said, use these things as lead magnets or supplemental offers to those who have enrolled in your high ticket, or you could use it to lead them in, right? But again, it's a lot more to build out than just one offer, right? You got to build out, if you're doing these low ticket offers, you got to build a low ticket, then you got to do an order bump, then an order bump, then an order bump. There's probably another name for it, but anyway, that's the technical name for it. You're like, order bump, what's that? But it's that, oh, but wait, take this. Oh, but you might like this, right? So you're getting, it basically pays for your advertising when you have low ticket offers, but then you have to get them into something higher because it's just you're not gonna have time or money freedom just doing low ticket. Anyway, and if you don't know how to set this up around what you have to offer, you can comment me. And again, someone, either myself or someone in my team, will reach out to you to give you some more in-depth information about that. But anyway, implementing these steps, right? You'll create a sustainable business model that really supports your goals without overworking yourself. How many of you are out there, you feel like you're spinning your wheels? You feel like you're just throwing stuff up on the wall to see what sticks and nothing's working, or you're overwhelmed, or maybe you're confused because there's so much information out there. But I see it all the time, guys. People call me all the time and they're like, I'm exhausted, I'm overwhelmed, I'm overworking myself. I just don't know what to do. I don't know how to get leads. I don't know, good quality leads. I don't know how to get sales. There's a lot to it. So it's not just you. But anyway, now that we've covered the steps, let's talk about why this matters. Okay. What's the real value of achieving time and financial freedom? What is it for you? Just think about that for a second. I'm going to take a sip of water. Like, really, the true value of time and financial freedom isn't about money or hours saved. It's about the quality of life it enables, right? Freedom means being able to be present for your kids' milestones, your spouse, your partner, yourself, right? Taking that dream vacation without worrying about simply having that mental space to focus on what truly matters. Just think of time and financial freedom as planting a garden. At first, it takes effort to prepare the soil and plant those seeds. But once it's established, it thrives with minimal upkeep, providing endless nourishment and joy. As promised, I want to share one bonus strategy to help you achieve your goals even faster. A strategy to fast track your results would be to batch your tasks. So instead of jumping between tasks, group these similar activities together. Dedicate specific days or time, like time blocks, to do client calls or content creation or administrative work. So this not only saves time, but it also improves focus and productivity. For instance, one of my clients, Mary, implemented batching and was able to free up an extra 10 hours a week, which she now spends building her next big project. So if you're serious about transforming your business and achieving true freedom, hit the subscribe button and turn on the notifications so that you never miss a video. And don't wait to join my free webinar. Okay, I have a free masterclass where I reveal a 5-step process that my clients are using to scale their businesses to 20K plus a month, working around 20 hours a week. So this is for like coaches, therapists, consultants, if you're in the wellness space, if you're a spiritual coach, if you're in a relationship space, business coaches, any kind of, if you can solve, or any expert, right? Expert that can solve a major problem for someone. A business can be built around that to earn 20,000 plus per month, working only around 20 hours per week once it's all set up. Okay. So having the right processes in place is really what it takes to have that time and financial freedom. And these are the steps that I and my clients have all taken to reach that goal. So the question is, why do my clients and I have the results that we have? Well, it really comes down to having the right processes, and you can copy that same process around what you offer, what you want to offer your clients. The results that you have in life are the results of the choices that you've made, okay, or the choices that you make. Those choices, if you had made different choices, you wouldn't have ended up in your current environment and what you're experiencing right now. You'd have a totally different life. That's just a fact. But do you accept this to be true? Or do you find this scary or empowering? How does this feel to you? And so the question becomes, what kind of choices led to this moment? What kind of choices lead to success and the life that you truly want? And what kind of choices lead to frustration? My clients and I have operated sometimes historically from a place of fear, but we've chosen to operate now from this place of vision, like I was talking about earlier. We've made choices based on not getting stopped or stuck by our feelings of fear, and made the choices to move through it by allowing our vision of our future selves and desires pull us through that fear to get what we ultimately want. We've made a choice to continue to make choices based on the reality of the future that we wanted so we could bring it in to our existence. So let me ask you, you know, where are you operating from? Where are you operating from? Are you operating from this place of being comfortable, content and comfortable, even though you know you want more? Um, but let me ask you this too. Like, will a drug addict kick the drugs waiting until he's comfortable? Simply no. He's just going to keep spinning his wheels. Or would an overweight person lose the weight by waiting for the correct time, that comfortable time when they're feeling inspired? No, right? They need to take action. So remember, the only thing standing between you and the life that you really want is the action that you take today. So you've got this, and I'm here to guide you every step of the way. Stay tuned for the next video where I'll share how you can build a lead generation system that works while you sleep. Until then, keep striving, keep growing, keep creating your dream life, and I will see you next week. Take care.